Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals doors. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Williams. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Here's Mobley. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Bol up top, covered by Richards. Porter the pass to Bol. Off target from three-point range.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one goes.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
Green, the pass to Williams. Now here's Durant. Pass to Williams. Now Durant. Here's the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Back to Harden from deep. Williams grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Porter the pass to Green. Back to Porter. The kick to Durant. Green with a screen on Holiday. And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond Green in the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Three-pointer, Harden. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Harden. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
Pass to Durant. Here's Porter. On the wing, Durant. He's covered by Holiday. Williams from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Outside Porter. Green with a screen on Holiday. Porter the pass to Bol. Williams against Mobley. Pass to Green. Brooks with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Richards. And here's Brooks. Green covering. From downtown. Harden misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Durant gets it to go.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Durant, following the three by Oklahoma City. Porter's shot is off. Durant against Brooks. Outside Harden. Mobley, a screen on Green. Down low. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And he dunks it down.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Look for Oklahoma City. Ayton, he's checked in for Mobley. Jackson Davis comes in for Richards. And it's Allen in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Ben Simmons is checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Bull. Houston, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Green. Now here's Ivey. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Durant for 3. The rebound by Allen. Thunder leading by 4. And here's Jackson Davis. Brooks, the pass to Ayton. For 3, Allen lets the 3 fly. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Allen. Harden's got 6 points.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Here's Durant. No good. Unable to win this run. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Thunder. And there's the drive. Pass to Harden. 4-3. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Ivey against Harden. It's good.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Now here's Ayton. Simmons defending. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. A look now. Post-All-Star break. Breaking down three-pointers and other shots for the Thunder.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
Sims, he's checked in for Durant. Ivey against Allen. That one's good. Sims.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Harden scanning the floor. Throws it up high.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Simmons with a screen on Allen. To the paint. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivey anticipated the open man and executed.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Sims.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Simmons with a screen on Allen. to the inside. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Mobo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Number 1, Trae Young, and of course James Harden.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Harden with a screen on Ivy. Allen inside. Ivy defends, lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 3. Philadelphia's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Simmons. Here's Sims. Shot blocked. Now here's Harden. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Simmons, the pass to Ivy. Pass to Houston. Now Simmons, defended by Harden. With the fadeaway. And that one's long. Thunder leading by 5. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Both good from the line that time. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. Allen against Ivy. Allen, the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Harden. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Harden finds Brooks. Here's Jackson Davis. Brooks, the pass to Harden. 6 to shoot, and that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Now you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't gonna change.
Pass to Horford. Here's the pick. Here's Sims, covered by Jackson Davis. Allen against Ivy. Nice D from Allen.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Outside Harden. Over Simmons. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Drew Holiday. He's out there with James Harden. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
That one's off.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
And the second free throw is good. And here are the Thunder now. 6-point lead. Ayton, a screen on Green. Inside, deflects the pass. Horford with a steal. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Bull. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Bull's got his first basket of the night.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now Harden. 10 points for him. Looking to get it going. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Bull. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bull's gotten 4 this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Harden. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Durant, the pass to Porter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Thunder. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Here's Bull. No good. That would have tied it.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Ayton. They still need this. Porter pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Green. Horford for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Allen to the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Thunder, Mobley, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Richards is subbed in for Mobo. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Outside Porter. Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Thunder with a lead. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
So it's the Thunder now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. The 3, Allen. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Pass to Green from behind the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Allen in the high post. Porter's there. Allen pass to Holiday. To the middle. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
But Drew Holiday is just so solid in the two-man action. You see it on display there.
76ers trail by 4. On the take, Durant. Yes, it's good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Thunder making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Houston, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
Mobley finds Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now, here's Green. Left side, Durant. Looming large, KD.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so Durant will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Shot left block. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
3-1 foul. 13 foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Sims comes in for Porter Jr. And Ivy subbed in for Draymond Green.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Back to Holiday, and stolen by Durant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Intercepted. Brooks against Ivy. Here's Mobley, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And that one misses.
One of the things that Evan Mobley did that has completely changed his offensive game, he's gotten physically stronger. Now he can take the contact and still play.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. From deep, here's Simmons. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Holiday. Pass to Jackson Davis. The three ball. And it's Brooks missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Houston. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Assisted by Danny Simmons.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Mobley passes to Brooks. Now Holiday. Allen with a screen on Simmons. A shot by Holiday, no good. Down low. Here's Sims. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Mobley. And the 10-footer finds the target. Mobley's got 14.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Simmons, the pass to Williams. Pass to Ivy. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. That three's off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Robert Williams.
And we've seen his rebounding improve during the last several months. He seems more aggressive and assertive at getting after it and trying to make a real effort on the glass.
The Sixers trailing. Inside. And there's Simmons on the assist by Ivy. Simmons has got 8.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Holiday. The offensive rebound. Mobley finds Allen. And he lobs it up, and stolen by Williams. Here's Houston. Sinks the tray. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for Mobley. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. A nice shot by Houston. Houston's got 7. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
First trip to the line for him here.
For your Oklahoma City, Dylan Brooks, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
The Thunder making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. And he's good on the second. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Ivy. An easy 2 on the layup. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see the fearlessness that Ivy plays with. I mean, just going right there at the defense.
Aiden passes to Brooks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. They set the screen to the left side wing. Beyond the arc. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Ivy outside. Now here's Horford. He's covered closely. Oh, swiped away. Simmons against Holiday. Mobo. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ivy. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. James Harden, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The 76ers also with a sub. Bulls checked in.
1 shot.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Thunder trail by 6. And it's Harden penetrating. Pass to Holiday. Ayton, a screen on Ivy. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
Ah, the professor going with the law of averages here. And now, let's check out games in progress from around the NBA. Out in New York, the Knicks are in a close game against Boston. And that's a close game very late.
This game could really go either way, and I don't have a prediction on it.
Well, that's great. That's what we pay you for. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Bol out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Porter. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Good.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Outside Bol. Outside Porter. Williams a screen on Holiday. And Williams punches it home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Thunder trail by 4. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Green against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Richards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. The Sixers lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good D by Mobley.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Mobley. 14 points for him. Here's Harden. Rebound by Philadelphia. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Good on the second one. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Richards. And here's Mobley. Williams defending. Mobley, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Porter against Brooks. Shoots a fadeaway. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound by the 76ers.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Harden, the pass to Richards. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Richards, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bol.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Bull finds Green. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Richards. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Thunder making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And we see a shot chart here for James Harden.
And everyone has an off night once in a while, and this is his. He just hasn't looked like himself, and just seems to be forcing shots up and deviating from the game plan. Let's hope he can turn it around some.
Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. It's stolen. Pass to Harden. Here's Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Sixers leading. Outside Durant. To the paint. Williams with it. Jackson Davis on him.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
On the wing, Durant. Covered by Richards. Williams up top. Pass to Durant. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Durant. Brooks defending. Durant, the pass to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 6 in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
It matters not where James Harden finds himself on the floor. He is a legit threat to put the ball in the basket.
Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Harden against Green. Outside Harden. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. checked in for Oklahoma City. Allen comes in for Brooks. Sims, he's checked in for the Sixers. Horford comes in for Bowl. Horford with the block.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
Great positioning on the putback. Jackson Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Allen against Porter. Outside Durant. Green for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Jackson Davis in the high post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your defender, Trace Jackson Davis. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Ayton, he's checked in for Holiday. Philadelphia also making some changes. Houston, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Ivy comes in for Durant. And Simmons is subbed in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe. Philadelphia is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Horford. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Prince is checked in for Oklahoma City. Horford hits them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Ivy against Allen. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. From 7 feet away. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Allen. And it's Allen with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Harden. Six on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy with the ball. 7 points in the game. From outside, off the mark. Prince finds Harden. Back to Prince. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Ivy against Prince. Ivy passes to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
Simmons against Harden. The 3, Allen. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Here's Sims. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, nice work by Ivy, making the feed off the pick and roll, trying to get his team the best shot he can.
Harden against Simmons. Here's Allen. And he gets the jumper to drop. Allen's got 10.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Horford, a screen on Allen. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Thomas, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant, he's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
For the Thunder, Evan Mobley comes in for Allen, and it's Young in for Thomas. Philadelphia also making some changes. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Sims, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Houston. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Thunder making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Green's checked in for Ball. Here's Harden. 14 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer. Harden can't hit.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Outside Durant. The three is up. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Durant's got 23.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Up top, Harden. 1:44 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Simmons against Harden. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And there's a 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Mobo. The Sixers leading. Pass to Durant. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Durant, the pass to Porter. Simmons with a screen on Holiday. Philadelphia with another miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 3 assists in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Dylan Brooks is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Mobley. Then it's James Harden. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Bowl, no good. Thunder with a lead. Now here's Holiday. Now Richards. Pass to Mobley. Over Bowl. Solid defense from Bowl.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Durant finds Bowl. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3, and the 3-pointer goes. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
3-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Williams punches it home. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Jackson Davis has checked in for Oklahoma City.
Trace Jackson Davis.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The 3, Durant. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Durant's got 26.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Mobley on a screen. Harden against Green. To end the run. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Holiday. Rebounded by Green. The Sixers lead by 6. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Holiday. Takes the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And here is Green. Bowl, a screen on Harden. And here's Green from the arc. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Brooks the screen on Durant. Holiday with the ball. Durant covering. And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Green against Harden. The kick to Durant. Pass to Porter. Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Now Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Porter. To the inside. Here's Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Brooks the screen. Holiday against Durant. Pass to Jackson Davis. Harden from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Durant looking around. Yep, that one's good. And now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And here's Jackson Davis. Mobley, a screen on Bowl. Pass to Mobley. Launches it. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Outside Bull. Back to Green from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Brooks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Mobley. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 23 points for Evan Mobley.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Outside Durant. Here's Porter from outside the arc. Rebounded by James Harden. And now we go courtside for the story on Nick Richards. Allie, what's his status?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the info.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time, obviously. Everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Bowles. And finished off by Bowles.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Holiday. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Over Durant. They grab their own miss. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Green, the pass to Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Mobley outside. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. It's stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Oh, Green with a block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe sends it right back to the shooter.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. Green against Harden. Mobley, a screen on Green. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Harden. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Green. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. The Thunder pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Mobley to win the cold spell. Bull grabs the board. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Durant. Oh, KD securing the second chance bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Ayton. Mobley, right side. And he gets it from 15.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Outside, Green. Now Durant. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
At the line for the 76ers, Kevin Durant, shooting 1.
Free throws good from Durant.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Takes a step back. Harden! Can't hit it.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Thunder making their last shot. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Harden, Holiday outside. Can't get the 3. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Williams a screen on Ayton. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Harden against Green. Now Brooks. He launches. Oh, Green rips down the board. Here's Bull. Oh, he leaves no question.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Brooks. Harden fires. Oh, off target from downtown. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-4 run. The bucket is good.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's Harden. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Durant. Outside, Green. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
it's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped in the floor. So, you know, we just tried to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Phoenix, Arizona. The destination for the Wizard. A multi-dimensional difference maker. Brandon Ingram looking to provide for his team as they look towards the game against the Suns. Wizards, Suns, tip-off coming up next. And now Washington's starting group. Powell is out there with Castle. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Tatum, and it's Turner in at the 4.
No, sir. Try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Powell. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Adams dishes to Jackson. Towns kicks to Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Powell for 3. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. That's a 2 from Towns. And Adams kicks to Towns. For 3, Holmgren bangs home the trifecta.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Back to Castle. Nice ball movement by Washington. Tatum against Jackson. Tatum looking around. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Towns sets the pick for DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Jackson against Tatum. Over Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Yeah, and he's leaning in there. He made that jumper much harder to make. He really didn't need to do that.
DiVincenzo finds Towns. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Powell, the pass to Tatum. Inside, Towns with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Turner.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Wizards trail by 3. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
And the basket by Gobert.
Give him that. Gobert, unstoppable if he can catch it that close.
DiVincenzo kicks to Jackson. Pass to Holmgren. Jackson against Powell. Holmgren sets the screen for Jackson. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Now here's Towns. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Jackson finds Towns. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Powell, the pass to Turner. Towns against Castle. At the top of the key, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Holmgren outside. DiVincenzo with the screen on Tatum. The kick out to Towns. Here's Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the lane. Holmgren's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Castle with it, defended by DiVincenzo. And that one is good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now, here's Holmgren. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Queens checked in, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Miles Turner.
One shot.
They throw good, Adams. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Iguodala. And here is DiVincenzo. The Suns need to get a shot off, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Tatum. Siakam outside. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 4. Morant left side. Back to DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
We got this. We got this.
The throw dropped from DiVincenzo. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for the Suns. The Wizards also changing it up. Booz Ellis comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Edgecombe in for Powell. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Wizards trail by 6. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys? He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Takes a step back. Morant. Here's Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Watson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Queen. The Wizards working the ball around now. Castle against Morant. Here's Edgecombe. Clock at 6. Off the run. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Now Klingon. Back to Morant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Watson the bounce pass. Here's Iguodala, and stolen by Castle. Siakam passes to Queen.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Wizards have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Watson's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Up top, Morant. Castle covering. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing. Washington's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Castle. Ingram wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
If Ingram gets a good look from out there, he will not hesitate.
Here's the screen. Now here's Morant for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the shot goes down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Took him no time at all on that one. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Morant. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
At the elbow, Buzelis. And Klingon pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Watson with it. Pass to Klingon. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram. Totally under control.
Now here's Morant. Launches it. That shot off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington out in front. They lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Peyton Watson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Morant. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's rebounded by Morant.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Holmgren wide open. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Will it go? The Wizards with another miss. Suns leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tatum, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Phoenix making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Queens checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Powell with the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Suns.
Outside Jackson. Towns, high post. Here's Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Queen. Defended by Towns. Jackson against Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Tatum a screen. A 15-footer. You can't get that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant outside. Takes the 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Wizards trail by 9. Over in the corner, Edgecombe hits the 3-point bomb. Edgecombe's got 6.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Here's Towns, and the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 8.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Checked in for Phoenix. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Wizards. Cancel comes in for Edgecombe. Suns on defense. And here is Powell. Fires the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Phoenix leading by 8. DiVincenzo kicks to Holmgren. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's Powell on the wing, defended by Holmgren. Turner dishes to Powell. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Leaps for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Wizards.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Siakam is checked in for Turner. And Buzelis subbed in for Tatum. Back to Holmgren. Phoenix no good that time either. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Chicago. Pass to Siakam. Klingon with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Brown. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Iguodaro's checked in. DiVincenzo against Castle. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Holmgren. No good there off the double clutch. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Siakam. That's tipped. To the wing right side. Now DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Here's Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here is DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Washington shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the first one at the line is good.
And part of what makes Gobert effective is his presence. Just the threat of a shot blocker is a deterrent, and it makes him a monster on D.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and base type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Phoenix with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. That's another miss, number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Taken away. Here's Hendricks. He has yet to score. DiVincenzo with it, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Holmgren finds Klingon. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Drains the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Watson, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's John Morant in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Washington, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Ingram in for Buzelis. Now here's Morant. He's got 8 to the paint. Here's Iguodala.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Wizards trail by 10. Now Castle. Has to Gobert. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Morant against Gobert. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Ingram. Four on the clock. For 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Rejected by Ingram. Castle finds Ingram. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, we direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Phoenix Suns.
We expect them to come out and play well. They put on their work clothes. They're taking care of things. That's what good teams do.
This could have been a trap game for them, but they set the tone early, and I like what I'm seeing, man. I like it. I like it.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at the Wizards, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Phoenix leading by 7. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Powell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Pass to Holmgren. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Tatum against Holmgren. Back to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Wizards. Outside for Jackson. Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Jackson. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Powell. The 3. Sinks the triple. Powell's got 8 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Right wing. Towns for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Powell. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Holmgren against Powell. Now Gobert. Gobert double team, and that one drops for him. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And when he's in the flow, Holmgren can really up his scoring, and he's done it in a variety of ways.
Wizards trail by 4. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, Keefe.
Change here. Queen's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Suns in second.
And last year, this team was so composed at the line, they would love to repeat that success.
Tatum, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Castle. Tatum on the wing. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Holmgren. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Queen. Jackson against Powell. For the lead. Rebound by the Suns. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo against Castle. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. A shot missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jackson passes to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Rebound, Washington. Here's Queen. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sends the screen for Towns. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Outside Turner from downtown. And another miss by Washington. Suns lead by 4. The drive by Holmgren. Towns wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Towns has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Tatum. Fades away. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo with it. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Queen.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And so Morant will bring it up for the Suns. Holmgren outside. Watson surveying the D. Holmgren with a screen on Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Holmgren can't hit. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Tatum. Phoenix grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Over to the wing. Pass to Klingon. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram really getting out and running the floor on the break. He was able to get ahead of the defense and then convert.
Now Morant. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wizards trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Pass to Queen. Powell outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Well, Phoenix shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Grant In the center of things, Morant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
In the pass to Tatum. Here's Ingram. Turner dishes to Ingram. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Hendricks passes to Morant. To the left side wing. And Watson has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 3. In the corner, it's Ingram. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Morant. Pass to Hendricks. Morant looking around. Misses the 3.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Powell kicks to Tatum. It's tipped. Here's the drive, and Watson slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
To the paint. Here's Queen. He has 5. Pass to Ingram. Here he goes. And it's good. 2 points. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Phoenix making some changes. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's Harper in for John Morant. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Harper the pass to Watson. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Iguodaro.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Washington. It's a 5-point game. Nice ball movement by Washington. And here is Powell. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Three shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Harper. Stephon Castles checked in for Washington. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. There's 45 seconds left in the third. to Iguodaro. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Now here's Tatum looking to get it going, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 3, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Iguodaro in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Who's out there for Phoenix. And the basket by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
Pass to Watson. Back to DiVincenzo. Jackson against Tatum. Inside, Turner with the steal. To take the lead, foul for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Watson kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside, Towns. No good on the 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Castle. Powell outside. Now Turner. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Now here's Watson. To the paint. Turner with the steal. Castle up top. He's covered by Watson. In the corner, Powell with it. To take the lead, Iguodaro grabs the rebound. Now here's Watson. Turner covering. Watson dishes to Towns. Back to Watson. Pass to DiVincenzo. The trade, rebounded by the Wizards. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Castle. And here is Powell. Second shot opportunity, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Adams, he's checked in for the Suns. Chad Holmgren comes in for Peyton Watson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Outside Turner. Tatum setting the pick for Turner. And it's off from three-point range. DiVincenzo against Castle. And here is DiVincenzo. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Got a piece of it. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Powell will bring it up for the Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Mr. Gobert. Holmgren against Powell. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Powell for three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Towns. Holmgren with a screen on Powell. Here's Jackson. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range.
That's his first three of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Washington's gotten just one of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Castle. Tatum, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Gobert finds Tatum. Inside, Tatum finds the deuce.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
DiVincenzo against Castle. Pass to Jackson. Back to Holmgren. Now DiVincenzo. Jackson from long range. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Suns lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Suns?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
At the line for the Wizards, Jason Tatum.
Find the lane.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Tatum passes to Gobert. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
DiVincenzo kicks to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Gasol finds Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Norman Powell, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And so Powell nails both of them. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Jackson kicks to Towns. Adams with the screen on Gobert. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Tries again. Rebound, Washington. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Back to Castle. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Towns. Tatum dishes to Powell. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Holmgren, right side. DiVincenzo with the screen on Tatum. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Wizards leading by 3. Powell kicks to Turner. Castle against DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
That's good from Castle. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he left some points at the line, but the important thing is they're still up 2 possessions.
For 3, Holmgren in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Turner outside. Knocks down the 3.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Suns trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert there for the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Powell outside. Turner with the screen for Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Now Towns. 13 feet away. The basket is good.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team. No stranger to the big moment. What a play there from Tatum.
Towns sets the pick for DiVincenzo. It's the 13-footer. Gobert there for the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. Now DiVincenzo. Now Towns. Oh, the slam dunk.
Unreal. Big
cat. One of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Now Castle. Powell. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back. Lock at 6. Puts up the 3. And it's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Castle against DiVincenzo. Jackson outside. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
So it's Washington now. A 2-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
15 foul. At the line for the Wizards, Castle taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Pressure moment for Tassel.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Now Towns. Tries it from 9. It falls! And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Teams in the foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Misses the 3. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up.
Selection.
Coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Alperen Şengün. Jalen Williams is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Gafford in at the 4. Now here's Williams. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Barrett. Outside Walker. Walker sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here are the Heat now. Chicago making their last shot. Walker passes to Jackson. Antetokounmpo for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And Williams has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Doncic against Antetokounmpo. Back to Williams. Some solid defense from Barrett.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
There's the triple. No luck on that one.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
That's to Şengün. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Outside Barrett. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Pass to Markkanen. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Markkanen.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Barrett. In his last outing, 16 points for him. There's Jackson with the 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
Pass to Williams. Laid laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Doncic for three. Pure from three-point range.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Walker. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. There's the three. Chicago with a rebound. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Well, you look at Kessler, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Miami making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to Fox. Can they get it? And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we got a breakdown showing the average of 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for Chicago.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Sharp, he's checked in for Miami. Then for Chicago, Hero, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Garland is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Some changes for Chicago. Keita comes in for Şengün, and it's Bey in for Jalen Williams. He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
George, he's checked in for Gafford. Here's Fox. Jackson on the wing to stop the drought. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Here's Garland. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
George against Fox. Miller left side. Shot clock at 6. And George with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And for the Heat, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And here's Sharp. No points yet. Got it.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
On the wing, Bay. Guarded by Miller. Here's Garland. There's the block. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Bay. He buries it from 3. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Queta pass to Garland. And he makes it on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Heat have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And there's another one for the Heat.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Pass to Garland. Inside. Here's Hero. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Stolen. Bay from long range. The shot no good. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 11.
Savvy decision there by Fox. Moving the ball back outside into the hands of a ready shooter.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You know what time it is, man. Make some noise for your Heat breaker dance.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Miami. Wright comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And so here is Chicago. Garland. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Miller finds Wright. Here's Jackson. George defending. Jackson against George. Jackson, the pass to Wright. 5 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Heat trail by 3. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Wright from the arc. He can't hit that time. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to George. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Down low. Stolen by Giddey. And stolen by Bay. Here's Hero, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Lets it go. Miami, no good that time either. Garland, the pass to Queta. And here's George. Pass to Hero. to the paint. Just 5 to shoot.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Jackson, pass to Giddey. Here's Wright. Jackson on the wing. Fades back. That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got 13.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jalen Williams is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Now here's Barrett. Over Williams, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Chicago leading by 8. Markkanen outside. Back to Williams. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Fox, the pass to Kessler. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Doncic against Fox. Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Fox with the ball. Still without a bucket. Chicago with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 13. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Different look for Miami. Walker comes in for Kessler, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Giddey. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Doncic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back over to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league under a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
First team foul.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Walker.
Shooting one. Get ready to shoot.
Free throw, no good for Walker. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Marking it outside. Back to Doncic. The three. Sharp grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Barrett. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Bulls leading by 13. Pass to Gafford. Now Doncic. He's covered by Fox. Gafford with a screen on Fox. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Doncic. Puts the move on.
Solid defense from Fox. Effectively contesting and altering the shot.
Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his fourth assist with that last one. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, the Bulls.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Here's Markkanen. He's got 5. Doncic outside. Back to Markkanen. The 3 is up. Giannis with the rebound. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. The rebound by Markkanen. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Now Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Sharp. Miami moving it around. Pass to Fox. Up and over Doncic. And it's Fox missing. Bulls leading by 12. Unloads from 13. Walker pulls down the board. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barrett can't hit.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Doncic against Fox. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And so here is Chicago, following the 3-point basket by Miami. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Sengun against Antetokounmpo. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Barrett. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Creating transition opportunities. Giannis gets the steal and turns defense into offense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. And Chicago has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he's going for the lob. Ada, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Miller. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And it's right missing. Chicago leading by 10. Hero scanning the floor. Bay passes to George. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the 3. Outside Garland. Now Hero. Another shot. Miami grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wright. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course has taken place.
First free throw is good. Josh Giddey's checked in for Miami. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Here's Hero, following the 3-point basket by Miami. George passes to Bay. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami making a switch here. Now Giddey. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Kessler. And here's Miller. He's covered by Bay. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Garland. He had 22 in the win against Washington. Now here's Hero. To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Sadiq Bey, 1.
That one misses for Bay.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
High post Kessler. Giddey passes to Miller. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Garland will bring it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Miller outside. There's the three. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
First one falls for him.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
And so Hero nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Miller. Jackson with a screen on George. And here's Giddey. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by George. Here's Garland. Hey, with a screen on Miller. Here's Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got 6.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Right outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Bay. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And we finished off one half of play. Bulls out in front. They're up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Oh! Give it up for our contestant.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Knicks in New York. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Chicago Bulls.
Slashing, scoring it close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Williams. Walker out there with Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Barrett in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Walker. Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo, right side. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Markkanen outside. From deep. Rebound Miami. Outside Barrett. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Barrett passes to Kessler. Basket counts. Kessler's gotten his second bucket.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Markkanen, the pass to Gafford. 6 to shoot. Now Doncic puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 16 points now.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Kessler. Shoots from 12. And there's Barrett on the assist by Kessler.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Back to Doncic. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Barrett. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And there's the lob. It goes up, and Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. We have a counter.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. In third, the Bulls.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. For 3, Barrett. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys.
Give it up for your defense squad.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Bulls leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing, so we can impose their will longer than the other team. Back over to you, Brian.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Heat with some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Barrett, and Fox is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Williams. Gets an open look and hits it. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Pass to Sharp. It's Walker on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Doncic against Fox. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Down low. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Markkanen. Şengün, a screen on Sharp to the paint. Tipped. Gafford passes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Over Walker. And it comes off the front of the rim. Heat trail by 5. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Doncic passes to Markkanen. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. Fast break Miami. Here's Walker. And it's Chicago with a board. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. He's got 6. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Now here's Fox. Still no points. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Doncic. 18 points for him. On target from range. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Fox. The 3 is up. They get it again. Outside Sharp. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. Chicago leading by 8. Markkanen, the pass to Doncic. Gafford, the screen. Pass to Williams. For 3. Miami grabs the miss. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Sharp. He's scoreless. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Kessler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Walker, a good look. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Fox against Doncic. From deep three-point range. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Fox outside. 4-3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Doncic passes to Gafford. Markkanen from long range. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Josh Giddey's checked in for Miami. Wright comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Hero. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Walker pulls down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Giddey with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Wright from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Keita's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Bay against Sharp. Outside Garland. Takes the 3. Keita. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Keita's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Kessler. Now Sharp. Takes it inside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Garland finds Hero. Chicago passing it around. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kessler. Jaren Jackson comes in for Walker. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Sharp. Now here's Bay. George, a screen on Wright. Hero for 3. Counted from distance. Hero's got 9 points.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Lets the 3 fly. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Barrett.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. Wright with the board. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Garland. It's stolen by Garland. Bay against Giddey. Now Hero. Bay with a screen. 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Giddey. There's the triple. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Wright against Hero. Down low. Here's Keita. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Darius Garland is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so here is Chicago, following the 3-point basket by Miami.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Hero against Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Tries to break his ice. Williams misses. And Giddey has got the ball here for Miami. 7-point differential. And it's Fox missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
George passes to Hero. Let's go with a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Jackson outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williams. Offensive board. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That is a power play by Adetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for George, and Markkanen subbed in for Tyler Hero.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Now here's Markkanen. Garland for three. Rebound Miami. Adetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Barrett with it, picked up by Markkanen. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Back to Garland from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. To the middle. Here's Fox. The second effort. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Garland, the pass to Markkanen. Bulls keep it alive. And the shot's good. 8 points for Jalen Williams.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Fox, the pass to Adetokounmpo. Back to Fox. Fires from deep. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Fires for three. Rebound Miami.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Garland against Adetokounmpo. Adetokounmpo on the attack. Fox for three. Again, the miss by Fox.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Out to Garland. Chicago passing it around. Here's Şengün. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Adetokounmpo. Pass to Barrett from the arc. Offensive rebound. Chalk up two there.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Gafford finds Garland. Gafford with a screen on Fox. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Jackson. Adetokounmpo, a screen on Markkanen. Hits a three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Here's Markkanen. Garland for three, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Fox, the pass to Jackson. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Markkanen. Şengün, a screen on Jackson to the paint. And Şengün gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Barrett to tie it up. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Markkanen. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And he gets them with the shot fake. Giannis earns a trip to the line with the oldest trick in the book.
And he makes a first.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
Second free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Gafford with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Down low, Markkanen.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Heat trail by 7. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Outside Barrett. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 is up. Fires, hitting the triple. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Outside Barrett. Kick out to Walker from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Markkanen. And too long on the shot.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Pass to Kessler. Now here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo, right side. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Gafford passes to Doncic. The wide open shot is on the money. Doncic has got 29 points.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Walker. A 3, Barrett. And it's Chicago with a board. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic. Williams fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Heat trail by 15. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Barrett with a rebound.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Oh, the shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. Oh, the stop.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Markkanen misses the three.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Barrett. Yes! Using that window.
Yeah, fearless move by Barrett. Basically ignoring the interior defense.
Bulls leading by 9. 1:14 left in the fourth. Markkanen outside. And the three misses.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Stolen by Gafford. Doncic outside. Şengün, the screen. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Markkanen. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly...
Thanks for coming. Luka, you played well.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up with Grant Hill.